Hello, welcome to Techworks Software's training video series. I'm Carlito, and this video will guide you to the process of installing Coop Accounting software version 5.34. Now, there are two methods of installing Coop Accounting. One is by the CD installer, and the other one is by downloading the installer package from the internet. Now, for this video, we'll take up the installer from the internet. So let's begin. Okay, first, I'll assume that you're connected to the internet, and then we'll run the Internet Explorer. So double click this icon. Okay, so the Yahoo web page is now displayed. On the address, just type our website address, which is www.techworkssoftware.com. Press enter. Then on the left side, on the products category, we have the Coop Accounting software link, so just click on that. On the product page of Coop Accounting, we have the Coop Accounting installer download button. Just click on that button. Now, on the file download window dialog, click on save button. Then choose a location on your computer, for example in your documents folder. Then click save. Then the download will start. The file size is 18.1 megabyte, and it will take around 6 minutes to download the file, the whole package. So I'm going to pause the video for a while, and we'll resume when the download is about to complete. Okay. Okay, so now we have resumed the download. Okay, download complete. So after downloading it, you can close the Internet Explorer and go to the location where you would save the file. In our case, is in the documents. So the file will be installer for Coop Accounting 5.34.exe. Now you can copy this file and do the installation on all of your computers. Okay, so we'll proceed with the installation. Just double click this file to start the installation. Okay, if there's a security warning on Windows Vista, just click Run to proceed. Let's close the file Windows Explorer. Okay, so on the welcome screen of the installer package, click Next button. On the license agreement screen, just click I accept the terms. Then click Next button. On the ready to install the program, just click Install button. Okay, so the package will now be extracted to your computer. So after the extraction of the files from the package, you'll notice, click Finish button. You'll notice that the Coop Accounting icon is already created on your desktop. You can just move that to a more visible place on your desktop. Okay, so the Coop Accounting application is now installed. Plus, there are other components that you need to run before you can run the Coop Accounting properly. Just click on the Start button and all programs, and go to find the Techworks Software's menu. Under that menu, we have many items. Configure Windows XP, Coop Accounting icon, the Coop Backup and Restore program, install required component, install sample data, the Winzip application, the command line support, standard chart of accounts, and the user guide. Now what you need to run is the Configure Windows XP. So click on that. On the dialog, this will configure Windows XP to run Co-op Accounting. Continue. Let's click yes. And the dialog will be displayed. Windows XP was configured successfully. Just click OK. So after running the configure Windows XP installer, go to the Techworks software menu again to run the install required components. So click on that. On the dialog, this will install the TSS complete components for Windows XP. Continue. Let's click yes button. The setup wizard will be displayed. On the setup screen, just click OK. To begin the installation, click on the large setup button here. The setup will start copying the required components to your Windows system. Okay, so during the copy process, you will encounter this version conflict dialog, and it's asking you whether do you want to keep this file. This simply means that the file being copied is not newer than the file currently on your system. So I recommend you just click yes button to continue with the setup. Whenever this version conflict dialog appears, just click yes button. Okay, version conflict, so click yes again. Setup is now updating your system. Okay, so the complete component is installed on your system. Now the last piece that you need to install is the sample data. So go to the Techworks software menu again and click on the install sample data. To install, click OK. On this dialog, just click OK. And that will extract the data. The sample data contains typical cooperative data on the period of 2005, year 2005. Okay, for a particular workstation, the installation of Coop Accounting application is now complete up to the install sample data. Now, there's a case that you need to do a backup. Coop Accounting installer includes a backup program to back up the Coop Accounting data. Now, if you run the Coop Backup and Restore program, in order to run the backup, you need a Winzip application components. And doing the backup, usually this backup and restore application is installed and used on a server computer where you have all your data of the Coop Accounting. So if this is a server computer, we need to complete the installation for the backup program. So go to the Techworks software menu again, and you have to click the install Winzip 9.0 application. This is used by the backup program. So click setup, click OK. On the thank you for installing Winzip, just click next button, click yes, click next again. Start with Winzip Classic, click next. Express setup option, click next again, and click finish button. That will complete the installation of Winzip application, and you will have the evaluation version. However, if you already have this Winzip application installed and licensed on your computer, if you have the licensed version of the Winzip application, you don't need to install this Winzip installer. What you need to install is the Winzip command line support. Just click on the Techworks software, menu, and then click on install Winzip command line support. This is the required components of the backup program. Click setup and then click yes. Setup found Winzip 9.0 or later in the program files Winzip folder. Just click yes button. Or would you like to view the documentation? Just click no. Okay, so we have completed the installation of the Winzip application component required by the Co-op backup program. So you can use the backup program on the server computer to back up the Co-op accounting data. Okay, that's the installation of Co-op accounting is now complete, and we'll run a simple test whether to see whether our installation runs properly. So let's double click on the Co-op accounting 5.34. You'll see the login screen for Co-op accounting. Select a project. Let's select the sample cooperative first. Now the default username, you click on the username field. The default username is admin. Press enter. And the default password is admin, lowercase. Then press enter. You'll see the main menu of the Co-op accounting. This is let's check the verifier to see and verify one account to see whether the system is working. Okay, on our sample data we have this member, and the default period is 2005. Let's press the I to check the member information and press escape. Then press plus to check the summary status of the accounts of this particular member. Now we'll check the details of this account. Let's say savings. Then press enter. On the options, what year is highlighted, so just press enter. And on the year, 2005 is the default, so just accept that. Press enter. Then it will show you all the transactions of the savings account. So this means that the system is working fine and installation is okay. So let's press escape to go back, and escape again, and another escape to see the quick verifying dialog. OK is highlighted, so just press enter. Now you will be back to the main menu. Let's click log out and exit to close the application. Okay, now so the next thing we have to try is the backup program. Let's go to the Techworks software menu. Click on the Co-op backup and restore program, and then we have three tabs: the backup, the restore tab, and the change password tab. Let's go back to the backup tab, and the enter your password field, the default is admin. So let's try to run a backup and store it to drive C. On drive C, it will create a folder called backup_co-op. So to run the backup, just click on run backup button. After you enter the password, click on the run backup button. Then the dialog, this will back up all projects of the Co-op accounting. Click OK to continue. Okay, the Winzip application has run, and it's telling us that the Winzip is on evaluation use only. So just press any key to continue with the process. Press any key again. So you'll see that the system is now backing up the data of the sample project and the Co-op project. Okay, so backup of all projects completed successfully. Just click OK. Now to check on the result of our backup, just click restore button here. You see on the drive C, we have the backup co-op folder, and we have the output here. For example, this sample zip file. You'll see the details here. You can verify the backup whether it's working fine or not by clicking the verify the backup file. The password is also the same. Okay, so there are no errors. This confirms that the backup program is also working fine. This is usually done on the server computer, not on the workstation. Okay, so let's click close button to exit the application. The final note I want to inform you is that we also have the standard chart of accounts menu on the Techworks software menu and the user's guide. To view the user's guide, you need the Acrobat Reader application, which you can download from the internet. Now, the standard chart of accounts, in the Philippines, we have the standard chart of accounts created by the government to be implemented with the cooperatives to facilitate their auditing process. Now, we have included this standard chart of accounts with the package so that whenever you create a new project, you can just extract this file, and your financial chart of accounts account records will be ready. Will be ready automatically. Then you just have to add the accounts in your cooperative to complete the whole creation of the general ledger. Okay, so we have completed the installation of Coop Accounting. Thank you for watching this video, and if you have any problems, just log in to our website at www.techworkssoftware.com. Thank you.